Welcome to Small Town Big Deal.
We've traveled across the country and firmly believe that the people in small towns are the hands that keep America strong.
So join us, Rodney Miller,
And Jann Carl,
as we show you the great things these people do on Small Town Big Deal. Welcome to Small Town Big Deal. I'm Rodney Miller.
And I'm Jann Carl. We're in Benton, Illinois, population 7,099, and the big deal around here, at least to me, is that it's Rodney's hometown.
Well, but the big deal today is a memorial tractor drive, and Jann, you and I are going to drive in it.
That's if we ever get there, because every time we take a step, it's like, Rodney, we went to high school. Hey, Coach Rodney.
It is when it's your hometown, you know, people just want to say hi. So you never know who we're going to run into, and you never know where we're going to end up on memory lane. Jann, there's one place I really want to take you, and that's where I grew up.
Like your house?
Yeah, I lived there my entire life until I got married.
I can't even imagine, because I lived in, I don't know, 7 states by the time I was in 8th grade. Is this it?
This is it. This is, now, it didn't look like this when I lived here, but my brother has just made this home beautiful now, but I'm so glad he saved it. My brother still lives here. He's done a lot of renovating, and while it's changed, my feelings for it haven't. I still love this place. It just feels right to stop by home before we head to the tractor drive.
So we're headed to your hometown for a tractor drive? Ride?
Tractor drive.
Tractor drive, all right.
Yeah. You and I are driving for our dads.
Sort of in their memory.
Yeah. Generally, they're always about some type of sentimental thing, and we drive about 30 miles.
And is it a little celebratory too? Or?
It is. It's just a celebration of days gone by, maybe a little bit more, and then it's kind of fun. And you're going to get to drive a tractor. I'm going to get to teach you to drive a tractor.
Yeah, you're going to have to teach me.
You're going to do great.
You know, it's been so long since I've driven a tractor. It's almost as if I never have driven a tractor, because I think I've forgotten everything.
It's a beautiful Saturday. We're getting ready to go, and I think Jann's really excited about going. Start the tractor.
What?
Start
Already?
it. Yeah.
Right before I turn on the engine, last minute jitters.
This is hydrostatic, so those pedals make it go, the one pointing forward makes it go forward, and one point backwards makes it go backwards.
You better hang on.
I've already got it in here now.
What are all those things?
Typical Jann. Did your teacher ever get on to you for talking in class? I bet she did.
We joke around a lot, and we tease each other a lot, but he wanted me safe. Oh, wait, stop. He's going through everything very slowly, very calmly. If he's nervous, I can't tell he's nervous.
You know, actually, she's picking it up pretty fast. Now stop.
See, I just braced.
That wasn't too bad. Good job.
Thank you. Woo! We're practicing in the parking lot, and then here we are going through the bank teller drive-through. You want to get some cash?
Yeah. Can we make a withdrawal? Thanks for the cash.
He knows everybody.
Jann's finally got the hang of it. And as far as Rodney Miller's tractor driving school is concerned, she's graduating with honors.
now Rodney's taking me through the staging area of the parade that happens every year right before the tractor drive.
It was so fun getting to see all the floats and everything before the parade started, and I saw so many old friends.
You can just see how much Rodney is loved here in his hometown.
Oh, we got Fonzie here. Yeah, cool.
Oh, she's got it dead. She's like, peace, baby.
How long does it take you to put all your makeup on?
Roughly 45 minutes for me.
It seems like it takes Jann longer to put her makeup on than it does these clowns.
I think it needs to blend.
Here we go.
Rodney's a good teacher. I'm doing good. But when I bounce off the seat, the engine cuts off. And then I have to watch out for my driver behind me not hitting me. Watch. See?
I just got a text from Jann. She says she's having a blast. But why is she driving and texting?
I don't even know how many tractors are in this drive, but it just seemed to stretch on forever. We're just like snaking our way through the country, just tractor after tractor after tractor.
It brings families and friends together. That's my nephew Jerry and his 2 boys. And there's my brother Paul. That's Bill Neal, one of my dad's best friends on his Alice Chalmers. He's 90. I hope I'm still able to ride a tractor when I'm that age. The ride is peaceful and it's fun.
Rodney makes everything a competition, literally. Who can finish their food first? So I had to pass him.
Yeah, I think Jann was getting a little cocky trying to pass me on a tractor ride.
It was great because he got boxed in by the person in front of him.
But despite the fun moments, today is really about riding in memory of our dads.
You know, as I drive these same roads that my dad drove a lot, I was really reminded of all the times he's probably drove up and down these roads on an old tractor, not nearly as nice as this one. I'm so thankful to have had a dad like I have. And everything about farming in rural America and the land, corn growing and small towns, that's all a big deal to me because that reminds me of my dad.
Growing up, my father worked in the tractor industry.
On the weekends when I would go to work with my dad once in a while and my brother, he'd go to his desk and work and we'd climb all over the tractors in the showroom. It was so much fun. To this day, when I smell new tires, you know, I just think about my dad and getting to do that.
Halfway through, we just stop and take a little break. Everybody parks, gets a little something to eat.
Since this is all about remembering our dads, it only made sense that we kind of got a little sentimental and started telling stories to each other about them. What's your favorite memory of your dad?
Every Saturday morning, we got up and we went to the local feed mill to get food. And I just loved going there and smelling the molasses and the feed and how sweet it was.
My favorite memory of my dad is 4th of July because I love fireworks. He loved fireworks. My mom and dad had a fireworks stand on Old 40 Highway in Missouri. And I miss my dad. He was the most honest man I've ever known. Hardworking, pretty stoic, but just a great guy.
You know, I think even though I didn't get to know your dad and you didn't get to know mine, I think we had very similar dads.
Sounds like it.
I really wish I could have met Jann's dad. I think I would have liked him. You know, I think my dad would have liked him too.
I think he's right. I think they would have gotten along and been good friends.
Bush Hog ZT mowers have always offered legendary craftsmanship with years of performance. Today's ZTs are built with the operator in mind, delivering a smooth, fast, and stable ride. Designed with many safety features and an affordable price with 2-year residential warranty, the ZT delivers a durable mowing solution for the homeowner or commercial use. See your local dealer for special pricing and a test drive today. The ZT is value built, tested, and tough with Bush Hog legendary performance.
Small Town Big Deal is partnering with Nationwide Agribusiness for something very important: safety in rural America.
Our goal is to come up with the top 100 rural safety tips.
But we need your help. Go to our website at smalltownbigdeal.com.
Then click on the Nationwide Agribusiness link and submit your tip.
And everyone who submits a tip will get a free hat.
But wait, there's more! If your tip is selected as one of the top 100, you will get a t-shirt and be featured on our website.
So what are you waiting for? Submit your tips because safety in rural America
is a big deal.
Paquette's Historical Farmall Museum in Leesburg, Florida is one of the finest collections of tractors, equipment, and memorabilia in the country. Explore the hundreds of rare and beautifully preserved farmall tractors and equipment.
It is our American history, and that's what this is all about, America.
Come by and visit Paquette's Historical Farmall Museum in Leesburg, Florida. They're preserving America's farming history one tractor at a time.
First class accommodations for Small Town Big Deal provided by Seasons Lodge on beautiful Wren Lake Golf Course in Benton, Illinois. Hello? And coming back to your hometown, you never know who's gonna call. Hey, Coach, how you doing? The phone rings, and there it is, Coach Herron. How's the family? Coach Herron is one of only a handful of guys in America who has won over 900 basketball games. Well, gosh, that's neat. I'll look forward to it. I have to teach Jann a little basketball first.
So Rodney gets a call from a Coach Herron, and the next thing I know, we are jumping in the van and we are heading to meet him.
You know, Jann, I'm really excited about seeing Coach and talking to him.
Your
I mean,
eyes are just twinkling, and
it's just like a totally different time in my life. And he was really an inspirational person in my life. I think I get a lot of my drive and I go get him from him because he overcame so much and he was so consistent in how he did it. In small towns around the Midwest, basketball is as much a part of the culture as raising corn. So it's little surprise that many college, pro, and even some Olympic players come from small towns in Illinois just like Benton. There's a great system in place here that starts kids playing at a young age and nurtures their talents through high school. Both Rich Herron and I were part of that system, and in a way, that system was and still is a part of us. Many of them would excel at the sport, like Georgia Tech great Rich Younkus or Olympian star Doug Collins. Hey, Sue.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see
Man,
you too.
Hey, big guy, you're looking good. I tell you what.
Thank you.
Every time I see Rodney Miller, I say, there's a great guy and I love you, and you're getting to do something, you're all successful.
One of the things I love most about Coach Herron is that he was really one of my heroes earlier in life. Outside of my dad, he was somebody I really looked up to. Not only was a great coach, he was a great family man, he was a good Christian. He was just a nice guy, but he was a real winner.
You're looking pretty sharp, big guy, for not working. You have worked a long time.
You get that on camera really good there.
yeah. Wait, the part about not working?
Oh no, about the part of me looking good.
Yeah.
You can see how tight these guys are. I mean, when they get together, they pick up right where they left off years ago.
Coach, oh, I get a hug.
There it is, yes, indeed.
You know, suddenly it felt like I had known him for years too.
Well, after everything I've heard, I think I'm supposed to do this.
No way, no.
Yeah, I love it. The wife says,
Please don't do that. Coach called Rodney for a favor, and I don't know what that is yet. What I do know is that Coach Herron has a rich history.
Basketball's been good to me, it really has, and been my life all my life from day one.
You just can't let go of it. So it's fitting that we're meeting at the high school gym that today bears his name. Rich Herron took the Benton Rangers basketball team on a journey most could only dream of. One that consisted of 521 wins and 25 years of coaching.
I have to say that probably Rich Herron was, next to my mother, probably the most influential person in my life.
We're talking to Rich Younkus inside the Rich Herron Gymnasium. And see that number 40 in this old film? That tall guy playing defense? That's Rich Younkus in 1967. That's one of 4 years Herron's Rangers went undefeated.
It was exciting times for the community. I mean, for us to be written up in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, really put Benton on the map for a while.
There were nights when it was jam-packed. People were in the corner standing, and the tournaments and the desire for tickets, and being a Benton Ranger up there for a few years was just something that every little boy wanted to do, and girl too.
I'm probably the luckiest person in the world because I got to do every day what I wanted to do. I never really had a job. All my jobs were fun. Just keep battling harder and keep rebounding harder and take it to them, gang. Run the court hard.
In 1985, Rich moved on to coach at Southern Illinois University. He took that team to 3 straight NCAA tournaments from 1993 to 1995. In 2002, Rich went back to high school coaching at nearby Marion, Illinois. He retired in 2007. He is currently the 2nd winningest coach in Illinois basketball history. Of course, retirement doesn't sit well with a guy like Rich, so he's back in the game again. At 80, he's starting a brand new program at Northland College in nearby West Frankfort from scratch.
I just love the game of basketball. I need something to, I don't watch much TV and I don't read, but I love the game of basketball or any sport.
So we head back outside, and finally, Coach brings up that little favor.
Hey, big fella, would you come and help me a little bit? I could use a little help. I didn't win many games this year. We got some talent coming in and we got some talent returning. We could sure use a lot of help. I think she could help our team also.
You know, I think she could too. If you give me a couple hours to work with her.
I will work with her instead of you.
So Coach wants Rodney and me to give his players a little workout. He obviously has not seen my basketball skills.
I think I can teach Jann a trick or two. And I know exactly where to go to show her my best basketball moves.
Rodney's got his work cut out for him.
Up next, Jann shows me her, A-game?
Yeah! Now that would be the Jann Carl method.
We believe it means more when something's made by hand here at Cracker Barrel, and we hope you think so too. So stop on by. You're always welcome.
Paquette's Historical Farmall Museum in Leesburg, Florida is one of the finest collections of tractors, equipment, and memorabilia in the country. Explore the hundreds of rare and beautifully preserved farmall tractors and equipment.
It is our American history, and that's what this is all about, America.
Come by and visit Paquette's Historical Farmall Museum in Leesburg, Florida. They're preserving America's farming history one tractor at a time.
I don't trust any of my valuable possessions with anything but a diamond seed. Are heavy ramps getting you down? Check out these features. See the difference. Look closely. It's not your typical trailer. Rugged, reliable, American-made, built to last. Remember, take it from me, Rodney Miller, don't trust anything but a diamond seed. Aerial shots for Small Town Big Deal provided by Black Diamond Harley-Davidson of Marion, Illinois. Welcome back to Small Town Big Deal. Today, Jann and I are back in my hometown of Benton, Illinois, where I got a call from hometown hero Rich Herron. At 80 years old, he's one of the winningest basketball coaches in the U.S., and he's still going.
So I'm guessing that there's one word that's not in your vocabulary.
What's that?
Retirement.
Oh, I don't think I'll retire. I mean, I might, but I don't really.
I'm thinking no. So Coach Herron called Rodney and me, and he wants us to help out with the practice for his Northland College basketball players. Really, normally I don't play much basketball, but today I was drafted.
We're heading to Aiken Grade School Gym just outside of Benton. I'm going to try to teach Jann a thing or two about basketball. Inside the hallways of Aiken, you'll see pictures of this young kid. That's me. Aiken means a lot to me, so much so that I came back and coached the Aiken Bulldogs basketball team for 11 years. I was blessed to take them to the state championship where we had a heart-stopping last-second win in 1984.
Well, word gets out that Rodney's headed to Aiken Grade School to try to help me improve my game, and some of his former players just have to show up. Well, those junior high state champs from the mid-1980s are now 21st century adults. The minute Rodney sees his old team, boom, he is right back into coaching mode.
One's on the line.
And you know what? These guys had some pretty nice things to say about how Coach Miller impacted their lives.
He had a way of making us feel like we could beat anybody, even when we probably weren't supposed to. We felt like we could.
For a kid who started off with chronic bronchitis and couldn't breathe half the time that he was running, one thing I did learn off of that was we don't quit. And our team that year, we didn't quit.
Jen, this is definitely one of the star players because he hit the winning shot in the state championship game with 5 seconds to go, and he hit the winning shot in the semifinal game. So that had to make you feel really good, Mike.
Yeah, around here everyone remembers that. Everyone remembers me of that. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, it was like we were like stars at the time.
What was he like as a coach?
Intense. I mean, intense. We ran, and that's how we beat everybody. We ran circles around them. We could run all day because we ran all day in practice.
There's Mike. Sam, you must be in here somewhere. Nice smile, man. Walking through the halls with these guys is like stepping back in time. But I think it's good motivation to bring out Jann's A game. You're gonna push it with this hand, okay, and wave bye to it. That was really good.
Wait, I heard a swish.
Be patient, Jann. You'll get it. Bend your knees.
You sure that's the center?
Yeah, bend your knees.
I tried it 1, 2, 3 times his way. Now it's time for the Jann Carl method. Yeah! Now that would be the Jann Carl method.
That would actually be lucky. Now let's try to play a little D. I'm gonna watch you low so I don't take a head fake.
Okay, well do that thing again because you kind of look like a gorilla when you do that.
Oh, Jann. Okay, you can't dribble with 2 hands, you have to dribble with 1.
I knew that. I think he's fouling me.
It's not a foul. Ouch. Okay, now you play defense on me. Get your legs wide apart and then...
Did he just dribble that ball between my legs? That's pretty good.
Gee! Yay!
You know, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
I think she's ready. I hope. Now the moment of truth. It's time to face the men of Northland.
So we get to the Northland practice and there's Coach Heron and 2 of his players. Oh my gosh, I hope I can pull this off.
Okay, it's 2 on 2. You gotta clear it past the arc on every shot, okay?
What? Clear past the arc? It's like Rodney speaking Greek to me.
Okay, it's Mortland against Small Town Big Deal. But then I shoot it.
Oh no! What did I get myself into?
Remember that move you had, Jann? This one here. Nice pass. Nice job.
Coach!
Coach, she had an assist.
You need to shoot it, not Rodney. He needs to rebound, and you need to shoot it.
Okay, so I need to shoot.
That's right.
Despite Coach's orders, Rodney kept the ball and made basket after basket until... Oh.
Yay! So we win. Coach, thank you so much.
Enjoyed it.
Enjoyed
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Oh, such a pleasure.
Thank you.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Small Town Big Deal.
I know I enjoyed getting to see your hometown.
And it was really fun showing you, Jann, and to see Coach Heron and all my former players. That was really special.
It was really special also being humiliated on the basketball court.
Well, Jann, you got a little game.
I think I made 1 basket.
Well, I made a tractor driver out of you.
You did. You were a very good teacher.
Well, you were a good student.
You know, I think our dads would have been pleased at how we honored them.
I think they would have.
If you've got a great story about your dad, your small town, your basketball story, join us right now on Facebook.
Because Jann and I both are going to be live for the next 30 minutes. I'm Rodney Miller.
And I'm Jann Carl.
Join us again next week when once again we celebrate the great stories from across America. That's good!
Oh, yay for me!
Oh! So that puts us up 2-0. Oh, nice job! Okay, shoot. Oh.
You're watching Small Town Big Deal.
We got the ball, and then I kept defending him, and he goes, "You're on offense. Now you have the ball."